Assalamualaikum salam sejahtera to our lecturer Dr. SYAFIQ. My name is AMIRUN IBRAHIM S71206. Today, our group will be presenting a legal case involving a property transaction that raised important issue about misrepresentation and buyer rights. This case highlights how misleading claims can affect contract and what right a buyer has when they feel deceived. Now, we will walk you through the fact of the case, the legal issue involved, and the possible outcome based on the law. Now we will look at the case. Case started with Azlan, who wanted to invest in agricultural land, especially one suitable for growing palm oil tree. A landowner offered him a 3-acre plot, claiming it has a high productivity of 100 palm oil tree per acre. This statement strongly influenced Azlan's decision to buy, because more tree usually means more profit and higher land value. However, Azlan wisely asked a professional valuation firm, Rahimi & Co., to inspect the land. The report revealed a shocking truth. The land only has 50 palm oil tree per acre, half of what was promised. Azlan felt cheated and misled, and is now thinking about cancelling the deal due to this false claim. Firstly, the issues. Whether Azlan has the right to withdraw from the purchase agreement because of the misrepresentation of the amount of palm tree per acre by the property owner.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is AISHAH binti AHMAD ROSLI, matric number S71229. Today, I will be presenting on misrepresentation and the voidability of contract under the Contract Act 1915 with a reference to a few key sections and case law. Let's start with the legal basis. Under the Contract Act 1915, Section 18A defines misrepresentation as a positive assertion of something that is not true, even if the person genuinely believes it to be true. In a simple word, if someone makes a statement thinking it's true, but it turned out to be false, and the other parties relies on it, that's misrepresentation. Next, Section 19(1) states that if a person gives consent to a contract due to coercion, fraud, or misrepresentation, the contract becomes voidable at their option. This means that the affected party has the right to cancel the contract. Now, let's apply this with a few cases. In a Izzat v. Wilkinson, the seller told the buyer the land could hold 2,000 sheep. This was an opinion, not a factual guarantee. So, the court decided that there was no misrepresentation. Compare this with Azlan's case, where the seller told him the land had exactly 14 palm trees. This is not an opinion, it's a factual statement. If that fact turned out to be false, then it can be considered misrepresentation under Section 18A. Another important case is a Pig v. Garni. In this case, false information was given but without an intent to deceive. The court still allowed the affected party to resign the contract. This case supports Azlan's situation too. Even if the landowner didn't mean to cheat Azlan, the false info about the palm trees can still give Azlan the right to cancel the agreement under Section 19(1).
I am FATIN NAJWA BINTI MOHASAWIYADI. My number matric is ST9925. Today I want to continue the next slide is about the applications. Okay, in this case, the landowner made a clear factual statement that the land contained 10 palm oil tree per acre, which would amount to 300 trees across 3 acres. These figures play a crucial role in Azlan's decision to buy the property, as it directly influence the expectation, productivity, and value of the investment. However, when Azlan hired Rahimi and CO to conduct an independent valuations, the finding revealed that the land only contained 53 per acre, half of the what was promised. This significant difference proves that the landowner claims was factually false. Even if the landowner believed it to be true, under Section 18A of the Contract Act 1950, it still qualified as misrepresentation.
Assalamualaikum. I'm FARAH NATASYAH binti NESLIE. My matric numbers is S72072. So now, I will continue the application of this case. Since Azlan relied on this false claim when entering the contract, his consent was not freely given, which activated Section 19(1), making the contract voidable at his option. And based on the case of Pig v. Gurney, the landowner's intent to deceive is relevant. What matters is that a false statement was made and induced Azlan to enter into the agreement. Therefore, Azlan is well within his right to rescind the contract.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mukhriz Izzat bin Muhammad AROFF and my number matric is S71246. I will be representing the conclusion section. Let us first recap who was involved in this case. First one, Mr. Azlan is a farmer or agriculture who become the victim in this case. The second one is the landowner, is the original owner of the land that Mr. Azlan intended to purchase. And the last one is Rahimi and Co. is a firm trusted by Mr. Azlan to conduct a background check on the land. This case began when Mr. Azlan wanted to invest in agriculture. He was attracted by an offer from a landowner who claimed the 3-acre land contained 100 oil palm per 3 acre. That means a total of 300 palm trees across the entire 3 acre. Mr. Azlan was enticed by the landowner's statements, which heavily influenced his decision to purchase the land. Before making the purchase, Mr. Azlan took a wise step by obtaining a valuation report from a trusted firm, that's Rahimi and Co. After an investigation, the firm report revealed something that shocked Mr. Azlan. According to the report, there were only 50 oil palm trees per acre, which is half the number claimed by the landowner. Feeling deceived and disappointed, Mr. Azlan is now considering cancelling the land agreement. So, what does the law say? According to Section 18A of the Contract Act 1950, this is a misrepresentation, a false statement that, even if made innocently, leads someone to enter into a contract. And under Section 19(1) of the same Act, a party affected by misrepresentation has the right to resign or cancel the contract. This is supported by the legal case Pig versus Gurney, where the court emphasized that an intent to deceive is not necessary. What matters is that the false statement influenced the decision to enter into the contract. Therefore, Azlan has strong legal grounds to cancel the purchase. He placed trust in a statement that turned out to be false, and the law protects buyers like him from such situation. In conclusion, this case reminds us of the importance of due diligence and that the law exists to uphold fairness when agreements are based on false or misleading information. Thank you.